Hi everyone. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening. How was your exam? Good, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Super. Okay, so my voice is audible to everyone, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Just could anyone share this screen today because my system got hanged for that reason I'm telling. Could anyone? Yeah. Could anyone share this screen for today practice only? For tomorrow onward, I will share because my system got hanged. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Can I share, ma'am?
Yes, sure. Yes, Priyanka. Okay. So before going to start today's section, so we will do the quick recap. Okay. So what things you learned from Western, like previous section? Could anyone explain? Hmm? Could anyone explain like what you learned previous section and what you understood?
We have discussed libraries, ma'am, Python libraries like NumPy and Pandas we have started.
Okay, I think pandas only we did the basic things, right? Only we learned the like what is pandas, all those things, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but today we will do the practice and we will do the quick recap. So could anyone tell like what is pandas? Anyone? Priyanka, stop your screen, okay? When you practice, you can share because we now we're doing practice thing. Yeah. Could anyone tell like what is pandas and what is numpy and what is pandas? What is the difference between both? Anyone? Priyanka, Rakshita, Aryan, Vivek, Ansuman, yeah, John,
Basically, like
anyone. Hmm.
Pandas we will use like data frames we will use in the Pandas, ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
to perform some operations on rows or columns, and it can be easily changed and also can be manipulated.
Mm-hmm.
And using Pandas, we can handle missing data.
Mm-hmm.
And whereas NumPy is like for numerical operations,
Okay.
we that's it, ma'am.
Okay. So what techniques you used in NumPy whenever you're going to work with any libraries like RS? What the techniques you are using?
Shape, reshape,
Mm-hmm.
and how to transpose, flatten, and unique elements of NumPy.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So, see, pandas. Pandas means what? Pandas means is a nothing but it's a open source data manipulation and analysis the library for the Python programming language. Okay, so pandas is provide data structures in the two type. Okay, pandas is providing two type of data structure. One is series and one is data frame. How many data frame is how many data structure is providing by Python provided by pandas? Is a two type. Okay, one is series, one is data frame. Okay, so this both means series and data frame are designed for manipulating the large amount of data set and perform various data analysis tasks. For that purpose only, Pandas is providing two type of data structure, series and data frame. Okay. And pandas mostly, maybe your question will be, ma'am, pandas, why you're using mostly for which areas we are using like pandas? So pandas is very important library for data science person who is like machine learning person who is going to work with artificial. For them also very important, and for the analysis also in any kind of field. Okay. And also because of that reason, pandas, we can do various tasks like cleaning. We can clean the data, we can filtering the data, also we can aggregating the data, and also we can do the visualize on our data set. So this is the main things we are going to do in our pandas. And also pandas is providing vast amount of function and method for the data manipulation, for the data analysis. By using those things, we can do our task easily. As I told, cleaning, filtering, aggregating, and visual the data. Okay. So in that, and mostly pandas is there, right? Mostly pandas we are using for the conjunctions. Okay, for the conjunctions, other libraries like a numpy. Mostly maybe in the upcoming time, maybe you guys are going to work with pandas in the numpy. Numpy pandas also we can use, pandas numpy matplotlib c1 also we can work. Okay, so we can use different kind of conjunctions with other libraries like numpy, like a matplotlib, like a c1. Okay, and your question will, like, ma'am, when we need to work with pandas for data analysis? Because pandas you can work with the data science also, you can work with other field also, but why we need to work with pandas for the data analysis only? See, as we know, we are using pandas for reading the file, exploring the file, and manipulating the data set. So there is a many techniques, many things you need to learn. First, like how to read the data, how to explore the data, how to selecting the column, and how to filtering the data, how to handling the missing value from the data frame, and how to adding and how to removing the columns, and how to grouping and aggregation the data, how to sorting the data, handling the duplicates, merging, joining the data, applying function, pivot table, data visualization, and time series analysis, categorical data, handling the text data, reshaping the data, quantitative the data, saving the data. Many more things is there in the pandas, and which one you are going to do in your analysis. For that purpose only, pandas is very important for our data analysis. Clear, dears? These things is very important. For that purpose only, we are doing pandas. Pandas library for the data manipulation and reshaping the data. And we are giving structure to the unstructured data. For that purpose, we are using pandas. All are clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So
Yes,
Priyanka,
ma'am.
share your screen. Yeah, share your screen. In the previous section, I shared one collab, Priyanka, right? You have that?
Yes, ma'am. This is
Okay,
the
great.
last one.
So execute that first pip install numpy, this one, that also.
Should
Execute all. Ha.
can I do run all, ma'am?
No, only pip install that one. Okay. So now what we'll do, Priyanka, do one thing. Skip this one because already this is one numpy file, right? This is
Yes,
numpy
ma'am.
file. So now we
Yes.
can create a new more file that for pandas. So you can easily understand the concept, all those, right? You can save
Ye-
this file.
Yes,
Ha.
ma'am. I have
Create a
created
new,
this.
create a new file for pandas. Great. Okay. So whenever you are going to work with pandas, there is some key components. You have to know that. Then you can start the work with the pandas. Okay. So your first step is you need to install your pandas. Okay. So you need to use pip install pandas. Right there, Priyanka? Pip install pandas. Dears, please do it with Priyanka, Palali. Yeah. It's executed, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So once installation done, then you need to input your pandas, right? Input pandas as PD. PD is nothing but is a alias. Write down there input. Import. I am PORT. Input pandas is a PD. Yeah, execute this. Guys, whenever you're going to work with pandas, your NumPy, your Matplotlib as a C1, you need to first install that. Okay. Once install means you can do anything. First installation, then import the pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib C1. Fine. So now comes to series and data frame. So series means what? Would anyone tell me like what is series? Priyanka, in the right in this comment only write down in the bracket data structure. Okay, so that you can easily understand data structure. Two type of data structure is pandas, one series and one data frame. Okay, no worries. So now comes to series. Series means what? A series is a pandas is a one-dimensional labeled array that can be hold any kind of data type. Whenever you are writing series, you can take any kind of data type. Okay, so and it's a functional data structure in the pandas and similar to the column in a spreadsheet or single variable in the statistics. Okay, for example, before going to example, guys, you should know how many components you have in series. So series, we have two components. One is data and one is index. We have two type of components. One is data and one is index. Okay, one is data and one is index. First comes to data. What is the mean of data? So data is a nothing but for storing the information or values in a series that can be any kind of data type. Okay, two type of data and index. Data is a nothing but storing the information or value in the series. That's called data. Data means what, guys? Storing the information or value in the series. That's called data. Okay. So, and data can be take any kind of data type. Maybe that will be integer, maybe that will floating point, maybe that will string, maybe that will boolean. Clear? Anyone having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Clear, dears?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we are going to, and also you should know about the index. Index means what? This is a labeled set of the value that uniquely identified each element in the series. That's called index. Okay. So two type of components is there in series. One is data and one is index. So now Priyanka, write a code and take one example. First example of series. Write a one example, like write a comment. Yes. Creating a series from a list. Creating a series from a list. Okay. Now take any kind of variable name. You can take there because we are creating one series, right? You can take data underscore list. Underscore list. Okay. Give the equal. Now start the code, like start the list, because as we know, we are going to work with the list only. List means Python list, array. So write there, give their square bracket and put some value 13579. Any kind of value you can put. As you wish. Now enter. Okay, so you created an array. So now we are going to use the series. You are going to create a series. So mention there, because going to work with series, you need to update it that. So right there, series underscore from underscore list. This is your updated name. Yes, equal So as we know, whenever going to work with series, yeah, numpy, yeah, whatever, when it comes to the numpy, whenever you're going to declare numpy means you're using PD. No, np dot arrays. So similar here in this pandas, you need to use PD dot series. PD means pandas. PD dot series. And always guys remember, in the series, S should be capital. S should be capital. Because it's a case sensitive, you can't give like a small one. Okay, series should be capital S. Then start the bracket, and inside the bracket means your round bracket, parenthesis. Yes, inside the parenthesis give the data list, your variable name like array name, data underscore list. Yes, enter now. Now print the series from list. From list. Now execute it. Now we can see what you got the answer. You can see here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called index numbers. And 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. This is called your series. So series will be only single. Okay, only series will be only single. And comes to data frame means that is 2 dimension. As we know, series is called as a 1 dimension. 1 dimension means what? Vector or matrix or scalar? Which one? 1 dimension means what? Could anyone tell what is 1 dimension?
Vector.
Okay, vector. Vector is like it's only containing single value. Yeah, it's a row, means row and column both.
Only single value.
Single value. So that will be column or that will be row.
Row. Only row.
Okay, so this is single value. Got it? Series means you will get like answer. You will get this kind of answers. Okay, series means that is nothing but it's a 1 dimension array, and whenever creating the series means you will get this kind of answers. Okay, like index number and your data. Okay, maybe that will be integer, maybe that will floating point, maybe that will be string. Clear? So write down one more example, Priyanka. Creating a series with custom index. Creating a series with custom index. Okay, then Priyanka. Okay, so now do the same thing, Priyanka. Take the data list. See, data list means but see, one more thing, dear. Here we can take dictionary, okay? Because here we can take custom index means here we need to take the dictionary, okay? So remove the list and write down there dictionary, DACT. Okay. So here instant of square bracket, give their curly brace. Yes, curly brace. So in this dictionary, how many dictionary is nothing but it's called as a word. It's a pairs, right? It's a value and key and value. So here first we will take some dictionary key and pairs. Give there a colon 10, a colon 10, and a should be inside of what? It's a string, so we need to give quotation. You can give their single quote. Yes, single quote or else double quote you can give, no worries. Okay, after the 10, give their comma and take one more string. The name is B. Then take colon 20, comma, C string, colon 30, yeah, comma, D string, comma, D string, D is a value, D is a key, okay, and 40, comma, E, string E, colon 50. Okay, this is your dictionary. So A has already created a series from a list. And your second question is one more example, how we can creating a series with a custom index. For that, you need to take the dictionary. So dictionary is a nothing but that's called key value pairs. Okay, so key is a B, C, D, E. And value is a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Fine. So now updated this array. So write down there series underscore custom because we are doing the custom index, right? Custom underscore index equal. So whenever you're working with pandas, as I told, numpy means np dot array. Similar here, pd dot series. And take the brass, write down data dixt. Yes. Now enter and print series custom index. Series custom index. Okay, got it, dears? So
Yes, ma'am.
here what's happened? You gave here key as a B, C, D, E instead of index number. Okay, here you give the custom index. You change that index number as a B, C, D, E. Okay, if you want to changing the index number instead of any value like 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, instead of that you want to put another values, then we need to use custom index and that should be in the dictionary. Then your index number will be changed. Clear, dears? So like that, you need to work with the series. Clear? Now write a one more example. Accessing the element by index in the series. Accessing elements by index in the series. Okay, means by how if you're creating one series by using the index number, how we can access that? As we know, index number is starting from 0 and end with -1. So here also, as we know, we are doing like indexing thing in the Python list also and numpy array also. So here also we will do the same thing. So write a dictionary. Priyanka, write a dictionary. Same data underscore dixt equal. Give their same value A 10, B 20, C 30. Just copy that and paste it here. Copy this one. Yeah, paste it here. Yes. Okay. Now change this because we are going to use the custom, right? Right there. Series underscore custom underscore index. Same things only. But here we will add one more step. Yeah. Index equal pd dot series. S should be capital. Series. Inside that data underscore dict. Enter. Now print series custom print series custom index. So dears, let me know. Is already we discussed about the Python list, all those things. So here I want to access the 20 value from this dictionary. Then what index number, what key I need to give here? Because as we know, dictionary, we are not using any index number. We are using direct to the key value. Based on the key only, we can get the output. Okay, we can access the element. So here, let me know in this series, I want to my value should become 20. Then which key I need to give here for accessing 20 value?
B. B.
B, right?
B.
Yes. Put there B. Square bracket. Inside the square bracket, put B. Yes. And B should be in quotation because B is a string. Okay. Clear, dears? So here, if you want to accessing any kind of elements from the index by in the series, then you need to create a dictionary like this. And then you can, because as we know, in the dictionary, we can't access the value directly through the index number. For here, we need to use key instead of index number. Okay, if you want to access any element like this, you need to do. So, here I want to continue with that, Priyanka. Same thing, I want to access the elements like 30 value by using the position. Okay, then which value I need to put here? Could anyone tell?
2, ma'am.
Which index number I need to put here to input in that position? Which one? Yeah, I want to print only 30. Then which index number I need to give here for extracting by the position?
C.
Which value?
C.
2. Give the 2.
C.
Then. Okay. So based on the position also, we can access the series. Fine. Yeah. Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
Priyanka, write down a comment of the print cells custom index and print cell. Write a comment of series custom index B. Write a comment there. Comment there. Accessing by the label. Accessing by the label. So that it will help you guys to understand for the future. Yeah. Accessing by position. By the position. Yeah. Okay. Clear? Okay. Now write down one more question. Operation on series. Operations on series means how can we do the operations if you have one series, and how we can add one more series on the one series. Like if you have two series, then how we can do the operations like a mathematical operations, like a addition, all those things, like a concatenate. Okay. So write down a series first. S1. S1. We need to take two series for concatenate. Series 1, pt dot series, pt dot series, S should be capital, yes. pt dot series, and start a round bracket. Inside the round bracket, take a square bracket and create a list. Like it takes some integer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Yes, done. Enter now and create a second series because we are going to concatenate, right? Operations. pt dot series. Same value, you can take any value here. 7, 8, 9, 10, can anything you can take. Okay. So now we are going to combine, going to concatenate two series into one series. So here sum underscore series, S underscore series means this is an updated variable name. Sum underscore series, S underscore series equal. No, don't remove. Fine. Equal series 1, series 2 means S1 plus S2. S1 plus S2. Enter. Yes, enter it. Now print the S underscore series. Execute this. Okay. You can see here. Series 1 plus series 2 means 10 plus 1 equal to 11. 20 plus 2 equal to 12. 30 plus 3, 22. And 30 plus 3 is a 33. 44 is a 44. 50 plus 5 is a 55. Okay. And this is the index number of your series. Clear? Clear? Anyone having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Yes,
No
any?
doubts, ma'am.
All are clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Write some question, dears.
Ma'am, one doubt, ma'am.
Someone message me activate.
Ma'am,
No, I'm asking, Priyanka, stop your screen. I'm giving some use case, okay, in series. Once done that, we can go to 26. Okay. Okay. Write three series. Okay. Write three series and do some operation. Write three series, do some operation on the series. Good. Good. Okay. Now mean all the elements instead of sum to the mean operation.
Miss, could you please repeat?
See, already you created three series, right? In that you need to do mean operation because already we done sum operation. So you need to do mean operation. Instead of sum, you need to do mean. Mean means you just print that value. Print your variable name, like variable means your series name, dot mean, and print that. Mean operation. Good, Abhishek. Nice. Hima. Good. Divya. Ramcharan. Namchandra. Okay. Now, continue with that. accessing the index number 2. Accessing the index number 2 of the series. Accessing element at the index number is 2 in the series. Take only one series, not 3 series, okay? In this time, take a 1 series, okay? And access the element at index number 2. Okay, continue with that. Access element from index 1 to 3. Yes, good. Okay, I think almost all people are done. Okay, Priyanka, share your screen. Okay, so, okay, all are good. So now comes to data frame. So take a text one, Priyanka, write a text there, data frame. Okay, so could anyone tell me like what is data frame? What is data frame in Pandas? Anyone? Bold it. See, data frame. Data frame is a nothing but it's a two-dimensional data structure with column, and that can be of different data type. Okay, so data frame is a nothing but it's a two-dimensional data structure of pandas with columns, and that can be of different data types. This is definition of data frame. And it's similar to the spreadsheet or SQL table. Okay, so data frame is similar to the spreadsheet and SQL table. Okay, so where we can store and manipulate the tabular data. So it's a two dimension. Two dimension is a nothing but it's a matrix, row and columns. Okay, and data frame is organized in a row and column. So data frame is a nothing but data frame is a two-dimensional data structure with columns, and that columns can be contain different data types. And data frame is similar to the spreadsheet and SQL table where we can store all the information of our data and we can manipulate the tabular data and we can analyze that. Okay, and data frame is organized in a row and column similar to the matrix. Clear, guys? This is the definition of data frame. So, Priyanka, so in this data frame, guys, we will do some example. So write there one example of data frame. Creating a data frame from a dictionary. creating a data frame from a dictionary. Write down, similar to the list, write down data underscore dictionary equal. Write down dictionary, any kind of you can take. Name, take their name. No need to give full name. You can give their n equal to 5. Name means key. Key should be different, right? Name, a colon. You need to give square bracket, square. In this square we need to take, because we are creating dictionary, right? Square, in that square you need to mention that names. You can take your names, your name, Priyanka, Mahi, Sunita, many kind of names you can. Yes. Okay. So this is the names you took. Then give their comma. Yes. Now take one more key, age. Age means you can give age means you can give their B. Fine, it's fine. You can take the name instead of age, you can take B. B, because you took A, right? B. So B we can give their value like 25, 30, 35. 20, 30, 35. Any kind of name you can take. Any kind of value. Yes. So now give their comma. After the square bracket, give their comma. Yes. Now write down C. C, comma. Give their like India, Canada, and some other names, Canada, US, India, Canada, US. Yeah, Colombia. Any kind of name you can put. Yeah, only 3. Yes. Done. So now enter it. Now enter. Yes, now enter and write down div means data frame. Div. Yes, equal tt dot data frame. D should be capital, F should be capital. Data frame, F should be capital. Yes, data frame. Start the parenthesis and give the name of variable like array, like a data underscore text. Now print the DF. Print the data frame. Okay. So here, how many columns, how many rows we had? How many columns, how many rows? Could
3,
anyone tell, like 3 rows, 3 columns? How many?
Yes, ma'am. 3 rows and 3 columns.
Okay, so here we took dictionary inside the dictionary. So dictionary in this data frame is a 2-dimensional data structure of pandas with column and rows, similar to the spreadsheet, right? So 2-dimension is nothing but 2-dimension is a matrix. Matrix means row and column. So here we had 3 column. The column name is A, B, C, and the row name is a 0, 1, 2. Okay, the names like Rakshita, Priyanka, and Basi Sri. Okay, these name are the rows. Okay, dear. So like that, we can create a data frame. Similar to, take one more example, creating the data frame from a list of the list. Means list inside one more list. Right there, list inside list. And bracket, and start the bracket and write down there. Write down there, list of lists. Okay, now worries, continue. So in this list, Give there one more square bracket inside it, because list means inside the list, right? Yes. Now write down there Mahi, Mahi, yes, Mahi, comma, Mahi is 25. No. Mention that the age, mine age 24. Yes, 24. 24, comma, I am from Barampur. So write down there BM, comma, BM. BM is Barampur, means Barampur. BM should be in the square bracket. Sorry, in this quotation. BM is a city name. So that should be in the quotation. Okay. Now after this square bracket, give their comma. Yes. Again create a list and give their Salini. Yeah, any kind of name you can. Harakshita. Give there a comma. Yes. Then after that square, yeah, go there, comma, again create a list. Yes. Clear? Okay, then. No, don't give anything. Just close. Okay, done. So now just to create a div equal. Now create a data frame. Div like tt dot data frame. Tt dot data frame. Start the parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis, write down data is list inside the list, comma, columns, because without columns, how we can declare that, how we can create a row and column, because we have only the values. We don't have the column names, right? We have the only rows value. We don't have the columns. For that, we will give the column columns. Columns equal start the square bracket. Inside the square bracket, write down in the double quotation, inside the double quotation, name, comma, inside the double quotation, age, comma, inside the double quotation, city. Yes, comma, city. Okay. Now just enter and print the DF. Print the data frame. DF is nothing but it's a data frame. Okay. Okay. So name, age, and city. So Mahi, Rakshita, and Basi. These are the name of the columns. Means this all things came under your name column. Age 24, 19, 20 came under your age. And city BM, Tirupati, I don't know what name hai. Okay. So BM, TPT, and BGT. So these are the name of the city. Okay. So there, how many columns, how many rows is there? Three columns.
3 rows and 3 columns.
3 rows. Fine. So this is called about the data frame. So like that you need to create. Here. All are clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now take one more example. Selecting the columns and rows from the data frame. Selecting columns and rows from the data frame. Selecting the columns and rows from the data frame. Okay. First write down T underscore D means data underscore dict. D underscore D. D for dog. Yeah. D equal. So do one thing, dear. Previously we took A, B, C is something, right? A, B, C. Copy that and paste it here. Copy that and paste it here. Yes. Fine. So, fine. So now declare the defeat. df equal pd dot data frame. df equal pd dot data frame. Start the bracket like parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis, take the variable d underscore d. Yes. Okay, now enter it. Enter it. Now write down there. Write a comment. Selecting a column. Selecting a column. If you want to select any column from the data frame, then how we can select that? For that, first you need to print df. After the df, you need to give the square bracket. Then you need to take the name of your key. Name of your key. For example, you want to select a ASL. ASL means which one? Rakshita, Priyanka, and Vasisri. Then you need to write down the A. A should be in the double quotation. Inside the square bracket. Yes. Now execute it. Okay, you selected, right? So if you want to select any particular individual column from the data frame, then you need to use print the df, and inside the square bracket, you need to give the key name. Which key value you want to print, like which column. Okay, so this is the main code for your printing the particular column. Okay, now comes to write down selecting a row based on the condition. Selecting a row based on the condition. Yes, because as we know, here we took 19, 20 and 22. This is kind of age. This is kind of money. We doesn't know because we put only B. So we assigned B key some variables, some values, that is 19, 20, 22. This is assigned value of the B key. Okay. So here we need to print df, and then you need to write the df again. df, give the df. Yes. df. Priyanka, write down df. Yes. Then again start the square bracket. Again start the square bracket. Inside the square bracket, write down B. And B should be in the double quote, means quotation. B. Yes. Then after the square bracket, give there greater than 20. The condition is a greater than 20. That row will be selected. Now execute it. Which value?
Yes, ma'am. Third one is printed.
Why it's selected? Because your condition was you want to print that column, which column is having more than 20 values. Okay, so in this you have 19, that is lesser than of 20, and here we are, our condition is greater than. So we can't take 20 because 20 also not greater than. This is greater than, not this is lesser than or equal to. Then only 20 will be printed. But here you used is a greater than. So 20 got printed. Like that you can select the rows and columns. Clear, dears? Anyone having any doubt on it?
No, ma'am.
All are clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So now comes to write down one more example. How we can manipulating the data in a data frame. How we can manipulating the data in a data frame. How we can manipulate the data in a data frame. So do one thing, dear, just to copy the same thing, d underscore d, same value, copy here and paste it here. Yes. So now do the same thing. Change it. Okay. Now df equal to pd dot data frame and dd. And dd. Yes. So write a comment here. How we can add a new column in existing data frame. How we can add a new column in the existing data frame. Existing data frame. Okay. So now enter, write down div write a square bracket. Inside that, write down city. City should be in the quotation. Okay, city. So now after the square bracket, give the equal. City should be equal. Start the bracket, square bracket. Inside the square bracket, write down BM, comma, comma BBSR, Bhubaneswar, BBSR. Anything. Fine. Okay. So now enter. Write one more condition. How we can write a comment. How we can change a value based on a condition. How we can change a value based on the condition. Okay. So write down there df dot lock, LOC, lock, LOC. Okay. This is the method for changing the value. If you're working on the data frame, then you need to use loss. Okay. And then start the square bracket and write down df. Again, start the square bracket. Inside the square bracket, write down b lesser than 20. Greater than I think 20. Greater than 20. Greater than 20, comma, C should be in the double quote. C. Okay. After that, give the equal. After the square bracket, give the equal. No. After the square bracket, yes. Equal is equal unknown, because we doesn't know. We are just going to value the based on the condition. Give the comma, dear. 20 after you need to give comma and you need to give C should be in the quotation. After the square bracket, you need to give unknown. Yes, give the equal. Give the equal and unknown. Unknown should be in the double quote. UN K no W, yeah. Okay. Enter. Now write a comment. How we can remove a column. How we can remove a column from the existing data frame. How we can remove a column from existing data frame. Write down div dot drop dot drop, write down the parenthesis, round bracket. You took the city, right? City, comma, round bracket, not square bracket, round bracket. Parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis, you need to give city. Yes. City, comma, x is 1. Because you are going to remove, right? X is 1. Only one data you are going. X is AXIS. Axis. AXIS equal 1. X is equal 1 because you are going to remove only one value, right? Comma, in place equal to true. Comma, in place equal to, in place of true, you are going to replace that value. Okay, you are going to remove a column. True, T should be capital. Okay, after that print the DF. Print the DF. Okay. Done. See, what's
Yes, ma'am.
happened here? First, you created a data frame, and the data frame is a dictionary. So here, one values like you created columns. The columns is A, B, and C, and every column containing some values. So A containing like Rakshita, Priya Pratyashu, yeah, Basisri or something. Okay. Then B is containing some variable like some integers, and that is 19, 20, 22. And C is having some country name that India, Canada, and France. These things is containing our data frame. So we printed the df.pd.a data frame like a DD. So that time you want to add some new column in the data frame because already you had a B, C. Okay, so you added city column, and city column you added BM, TPT, and BGD. This is your city. But you told like, ma'am, how we can change the value based on the condition? Because if the B value, like the integer value, should be come from the 20, then that will be honor. If come to the more than 20. So you can see in this 20, only we have one value, that is 22. So instead of 22, my value will be changed. That name will be unknown. Got my point, right? The name will be unknown. Then you applied one more condition, one more example. You told me like, ma'am, how we can remove one particular column from the existing data frame. So you told me here, ma'am, how we can? For that we used drop commands, like a drop statement. Okay, means use a drop formula, and by using that, we drop the city column, which one you added previously. Okay, so city column is, you told them city column only want to remove. So you gave here x is equal to 1, because the one column in place of true. If it's false means we can't. If it's a true, then we can replace that. So after all these techniques, you printed the DF data frame. So you will get like this kind of answer. If you don't want to remove the city also, if you're not removing means city also came in your data frame. That will be in your new column. A, B, C, and city. Clear, dear? Yeah, anyone having any doubt on it? You can feel free and ask me. No worries. All are clear?
Clear, ma'am.
Sure? All are clear? No one having any doubt? Okay. You guys do one thing. First, create a one data frame and try to add new column in your data frame. Any kind of column you can add. Instead of city, anything you can add. Do it now. Priyanka, you also stop your screen. Do the same thing. adding a new column in your data frame. Create a data frame. Try to add a new column and change the column based on any condition. And after changing the condition, remove any column from the data frame. Any kind of data frame you can take. How many people done? Only Devi Priyanka. Priyanka. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Guys, do one thing. Just create a one data frame. Okay. And try to add a new column in the data frame and print that. Send me the screenshot of it. Then individually create a data frame and try to modify the value based on the condition. And third question, create a data frame and remove any of the column from the data frame. Do it. Good, Rakshita. What about others? Good, Ramachandran. Good. Yes. Yes, great. Hmm. John. Good. Good. Okay. So remove any of column. Remove any of column from this existing data frame. Good. Okay. Okay. So dears, okay, fine. I think some people have done already. Okay, take 10 minutes break and again we will connect and we will do remaining things. Okay, take 10 minutes break.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Hi everyone. All are there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Great. Okay, Priyanka, share your screen. Okay. So now comes to your second point. Okay, read data in Pandas. Read data. Write a text here. Write a text here. Text here. How to write, how to read the data in Pandas. How to read the data in Pandas. As we know, if you are going to work with any data, so as a data analysis means what your roles and responsibility. First is you need to collect the data from your client, from your stakeholder, from your manager. Depends on the requirements. Okay, depend on the requirements and the projects. Maybe you want to collect the data, then you need to input the data. Input means what? In Power BI, you're inputting the data. In Excel, you are inputting the data. In SQL, you are like updating, inputting the file. Similar here in this Pandas, in this Python also, you need to input that file. Then how we can input? By using the Pandas. By using the Pandas library, we can read that file. Okay. So in this read this file, first, you should know in Pandas, read this file means what? First is Pandas, we are using variable function to read the data from different sources. Sources means nothing but it's a data source. Okay, maybe that will be Excel, maybe that will be CSV, maybe that will be database. Okay, so write as a comment here, Priyanka. Write a comment here. Write a comment here. How to read the data from a CSV file. How to read the data from a CSV file. Okay, for the CSV file, you need to first create a div. Give the div equal pd.read underscore CSV underscore CSV, and you need to start the bracket. Inside the bracket, you need to give the location of your data set. Okay, write down location of the data set. Location of the data set. For example, only write the location of the database. Okay, so this kind of code you need to write whenever you are going to read the file from CSV. Okay, and write a one more code after this. Enter and write a comment how to read the data from Excel. Dears, you need to use this code, okay, for read that file. df equal pd dot read underscore Excel and your data location of the data set, like your file name, your location path. Okay, and then you need to print div. Fine. Similar, then you need to div. Okay, these things you need to use whenever going to read that CSV and Excel. Now enter and write a one more comment how to read the data from a SQL database. How to read a data from SQL database. See, for a data analysis person, if you are going for Python for data analysis also, you have to know SQL. SQL is like a what? Structured query language. But in that is working for the relational database. A relational database is managing to the SQL database, like retrieving, manipulating, creating, and analysis. So you have to knowledge about the MySQL for the data analysis. Okay, maybe most of company, because most of the company looking for database. Okay, so you should know how to connect the data from the database. Fine. So right there, in this guys, whenever you're going to input any data from the SQL database, first you need to input pandas as a PD. Right there, remove. Input pandas as a PD. First you need to write down this. Input pandas as a PD. Already if you inputted, no need to input. If you're not inputted anything, then you need to input pandas PD as a PD. Pandas as a PD. Then from, write down there, from one more input you need to do. From SQL alchemy, ALCHEMY, yes, and space input create underscore engine, underscore, not dot, underscore engine. Okay, these things you need to input. Enter now. Then you need to write down engine equal create underscore engine. Okay, and start the bracket. After the engine, start the bracket, parenthesis. After engine, start the parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis, you need to give your data set. Okay, so you need to write down SQL in the bracket, semicolon. Sorry, in the quotation. SQL should be quotation. Start the quotation. Write down SQL colon double slash our data set dot db. Yes, our data set means what? Database means you need to connect the database, which database you created, like server. Okay, database. Priyanka, write down the database, not data, database. Database, our database dot db. Our database means your database, not mine. Database means what? Which database you already done. Like client already shared to the database. In that data, you want to input the Python for cleaning the data, filtering the data, all those things. Data and DB. Then you need to write df equal pt dot read underscore SQL. Read underscore SQL. And start the parenthesis. Write down, start the double quotation, select star from whatever the table you want to take, because table is storing inside of the database, right? So you need to select the table here, which table you are going to the analysis. Okay, so you need to write the table name. After the quotation, give the comma engine. Okay, so like that you can input the SQL database in this Python, and there is a lot of code is there for inputting the SQL. But as for my knowledge, I am using this one and I am inputting my data from database to Python. Like that you can do, and many other things also there. If you want to do that also we can. Okay, this is some basics one I am giving you. Okay, fine. So like that, guys, we need to do it. Clear? Anyone having any doubt? And also one more write down dear for continue this and write down one more comment. How to read the data from JSON file. From JSON file. Similar, nothing else. df equal pt dot read JSON. df equal dp, not dp here. Is a p, not is a data, is it not database? It's a pt. PD. You know, guys, sometimes we are telling like a database. A database is MySQL. Like SQL is a database. See, SQL actually is not a database. It's a language. It's a standard language, right or not? But we are calling it as a database. Okay, but actually MySQL is not a database. It's the language, standard language. But for in calling, we are calling as a SQL is a database. Okay, but JSON is a not database. It's like a file. So you need to, it's a file. Okay, so you need read you need to use a PD, not a DB. Okay, PD dot read underscore JSON file underscore JSON underscore JSON. Okay, and start the parenthesis and write down our data set dot JSON. Our data set dot JSON. Okay, like that you can input the JSON file. Clear, dear? Yeah, anyone having any doubt? And also, if you want to input from data from to the URL means like a data, means online data, then that is also we can do. How to read data from URL CSV file. CSV file. So you need to use df equal pt.read underscore CSV underscore CSV, start the square bracket parenthesis, write down our data means our URL dot CSV. Our means is selected which URL you want to read. These things. These are the things mostly we are doing in Pandas. Like in manipulation. First, CSV mostly, as comes to my knowledge, my experience, I mostly worked for database and mostly I worked for Excel and CSV. I didn't work for JSON, but for knowledge, you have to know how to working with the JSON file, all those things. Maybe for the interview, if they will ask you know how to read that file from the JSON, then you can say yes, pd.read underscore JSON, and then we need to give our data set location and dot JSON. So we will connect the data to the Python and we can read out that file. Okay, like that also we can tell. Yeah, anyone having any doubt on it, dears? Feel free, ask to me, no worries. All are clear?
Yes, ma'am.
No one having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now, right, we will read. Okay, don't worry, we will read. Okay, we will read the file, but we will do all the components once done. I will tell you how to read that file. Okay, and how to connect the data from Excel, CSV, all that. Okay, so that we will do tomorrow. Okay, but today we will complete exploring the data. Then we will do all the performance, mathematical performance and group by performance in the read file. Okay, so write the text here, exploring the data frame, exploring data frame. Yes. So first do one thing without reading data file, how we can explore? We have to read that file first. Okay. Priyanka, which data you had? Means which kind of data file you had? CSV, Excel, or what?
I have Excel data, ma'am.
Excel you had? Okay. Import that file. Means read the data frame from the CSV. Huh.
Can I use this, ma'am?
Okay, this data set you had, right? Do
Yes,
one thing, Priyanka. Remove some data from here, do one thing. Go to the A16. Go to the A16. A16 cell reference. A16 cell reference. Hold shift, control, down arrow. Hold shift, control, down arrow, and delete keyword. Delete keyword. Delete keyword. Yes. Enter data got removed. So how many data we have now?
15, ma'am.
Okay, save this. Save this one. Is it read file? Yeah, we can do modify on it. Is it read
Yes,
file?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now open it. Check it whether it's changed or not. Yes. Now enter and write down read data from a Excel file. Comment. Read data from a Excel file. Because without inputting, how we can do exploration? That also main point. Yes. We read underscore Excel. What is the location here? Just go to the Excel and check the location. It's not CSV. It's Excel. Okay, this one CSV file inputted, right? Okay, then you need to give the CSV. No. Universe code can't be decoded when in position 2 to 3. No. No, printf CSV. There is some. Go with the path. Check this path again. File is saved. Else this running will if the delete when the running time is terminated. You selected the location path is correctly or not? No, invalid syntax. No, can't be recorded by. I think this is file is not correct. Go with again.
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am. I will work it.
Do one thing, dear. Do one thing.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sending one code. Okay, I'm sending one code. Copy that
Okay,
and
ma'am.
paste it here.
Okay, ma'am.
Just a moment. Where is that? Just a moment. Just a moment, Priyanka. Be online. I had before me, I had 145. Just a moment. Mm, System is not opening. Just a moment. I'm sending that code. You can easily input that file. Just a moment.
Ma'am, now it's working, ma'am.
Now it's done. It's come out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that also fine. And one more I'm giving, if it's not possible, if sometime if you're getting stuck in between that, then one more formula is there for inputting the collab the data set. Okay, just a moment. Sharing one. Okay, no worries. After section, I will share that one. Okay, after section, I will share that. After finish this section, I will share that code. If in case if you're not able to run that, like not able to read that file means you can select, you can give that code and you can select that file. Okay. So how many columns, how many rows? Go up little bit, Priyanka. Go up little bit.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is your data set, right? So if you want to, for example, if you want to display the first few rows of the data frame, write down the write down the example how to display the first few rows of the data frame. How to display the first few rows of the data frame. Yes, execute it. Okay, these are few rows. df.head for printing, to displaying the few row of the data frame, we are using diff.head. Okay. Fine. So write down how to display the basic information about the data frame. How to display the basic information about the data frame. diff.info. diff.info. Okay, this is the basic information of your data frame. Okay, so now write a like more example. Display the descriptive statistics from the numerical column. Display descriptive statistics from numerical column. Print diff.describe. Print diff.describe. Print. Okay. Okay, this is a description of your maximum, like count, mean, minimum. 25, 51, 75 like this. This is your gender. This is the age, annual salary, credit card debit, net worth, car purchase amount. Okay. Like that. If you want to description statistics from the numerical column, numerical only, not like statical things, not only attributes. If you want to only check the entities, then you need to use df.describe. Okay, df.describe. Fine. So now take one more. Displaying, how to display the shape of data frame. How to display the shape of data frame. How to display the shape of data frame. Numbers of row and column. Print df.shape. shape, shape. shape, shape. Tuple object not callable. Where is tuple? Print it. Okay, 14.9. So how many columns, how many rows we had? How many?
14 rows and 9 columns, ma'am.
9 columns, right? Great. So like that we can display the shape of the data frame. Now write down, display the unique value in a specific column. Display the unique value in a data specific column from the data frame. Specific column from the database. Data frame. Data frame. df print df print df should be in the bracket, parenthesis, df, then square bracket. Which column you want to? Checking the unique value. Which column name?
Third column.
You can take any column. Which one you want to take the unique value? Column name? After that square, after the square bracket, give there comma. Dot unique. Dot unique. Dot unique. Should be parenthesis. Close and open. Yes. Now execute it. How many? Unique.
12, ma'am. 12, ma'am.
Right? Okay. So same thing again, write a comment, write a one more method. How to display the count of unique value in a specific column. How we can count the values in a specific column. Print df, print parenthesis df square, the column name, then after the square dot value underscore count. Values, value underscore count. Value underscore count, parenthesis, open parenthesis, close parenthesis. Counts, counts, counts. S, yes. Execute now. How many? 1, 1, 1, 1. Every
14.
page is having like a 1, 1,
14,
1.
ma'am.
Okay, 14. Fine. So now display the missing value in the data frame. Display the missing value in the data frame. Print df dot is null. For checking the null value, we can use is null. Okay. In place of true. Where is true means it's a you are having Some null values. If true is not there means you're not. True means it's null value. Do one thing. If you want to check how many, like total. So after null value, after is null, give there dot sum. After is null parenthesis, sum. Yes. After parenthesis, sum, and start parenthesis, close parenthesis. Open bracket, close bracket. Yes, now execute it. How many? No, we don't have any null values. Okay, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now use displaying the duplicates. Displaying the duplicates. Displaying the duplicates. Print tf dot duplicated. Print tf dot duplicated. duplicated, duplicated, parenthesis, open colon parenthesis and close parenthesis. Yes. So any duplicate is there? Any duplicated?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, if you're having means we can do the drop duplicate. Okay, if you have any duplicate in your data frame, if you want to remove the duplicate, then we need to use print df dot duplicated. This is for displaying the duplicate. If you want to remove the duplicate, df dot drop duplicates. Duplicates, not duplicated, duplicates. Okay. If you want to replace, if in case you are having any null values in the specific column, then we need to use, if you want to replace, example like you have name and you want to fill any ages on that, yeah, any name on that, then we can use div the name, fill the name in place with true. Okay, so like that we need to use. So anyone having any doubt in the exploration of data?
No, ma'am.
Hmm?
No doubts, ma'am. No doubts.
I hope all are clear on today's section, because these are the very important to the analysis, because most you are going to work, because Priyanka having the data set that is having raw data means there is a that is clean data means there is a no duplicate, nothing. Okay, because of that we are not able to find out any duplicates, all those things. Okay, but tomorrow we will try to make some duplicate and some null value data. So on that we will do our selecting, filtering, handling the missing value, adding, removing the columns, grouping and aggregation, sorting data, handling duplicated, merge and join, applying the functions, data visualization, time series, categorical data, handling. These things we will do slowly. Okay, these are the very important concept. Clear for today's? Anyone having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
All are clear? Okay, Priyanka. Priyanka, just save this file and share in the group. Okay. So, dears, I will upload this recording. Okay, you can access this.